Welcome back. In sports, the 2016 Trukai Fun Run this morning attracted over 10,000 people. It began at the Sujongais Drive just outside the Sujongais Stadium. The purpose of the fun run is to raise funds for Team PNG for the 2016 Rio Olympics. Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
It's an early start of the annual Trukai Fun Run, seeing the marshals lining up on the cross-section of the road, as well as policemen and women. Some even walking and having their parents dropping off their children to take part at the Trukai Fun Run, as most have already gathered ready for the fun run.
Okay. That's good. Okay.
Some of the SP Hunters players, former Barramundi captain, and other athletes doing the warm-ups before the start of the fun run. Former North Queensland Cowboys legend and fullback Matt Bowen and the Cowboys chief commercial manager Jeff Rabel were part of the fun run as well this morning to see it started off. As the time signals for the start of the fun run, seeing mostly the children started running as others also began walking. Some children as young as 2 years and 3 years sitting in their baby stroller as their parents and even Bomana police recruits running as a group. Even some of the sports reporters were part of the Trukai Fun Run as well, and it came through the Waigani Drive, then turn left towards the SP Brewery and Courts roundabout. The final leg of the Trukai Fun Run then passed the Barocca Football and turn up toward the Wu Textile and past the corner of Goren's Police Barracks and Goren's Secondary School. The final turn right into the Ward Strip Road and in Service College Road and into the Sejongais Stadium and onto the track towards the finishing line at the end of the track side to end the 2016 Trukai Fun Run. More than 1,000 plus men, women and children, and they took part as well, including the animals or pets like dogs, being part of the Fun Run again 2016. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
The North Queensland Cowboys chief commercial manager Jeff Rabel said one of their key message back in their community that they live in is eating well, playing well and staying well. Again, Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
Chief Commercial Manager of the North Queensland Cowboys, Jeff Rabel, said their diet is very important back in their community and they must stay in school, making sure eating healthy and get education.
So staying in school, making sure that you eat healthy and making sure that you get an education, that's something that's very important. And when you look at young men coming through playing rugby league, and indeed this transfers into everyday life.
He said as Matt Bowen, now at 34, has come through that program when he was at school and then followed up to where he has been playing in the NRL and Queensland Maroons.
But without the education that he received going through school and during his career, he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing now as well. So
Rabel said the Cowboys love spreading the words of rugby league and the Hunters program is fantastic with the sport of rugby league in PNG, and it's an honor for them to assist as well. He said it's a privilege to get another of the trophy back into PNG like Matt Bowen and him bringing up the World Club Challenge trophy, and earlier this year the Cowboys again brought up the NRL trophy. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
The PNG Men's Basketball League second last game of the second round at the Taurama Aquatic Centre, seeing the top of the table match between the Superior Coffee Saints and the KSS Southern Flames. Again, Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
As the round 2 of the PMBL competition heats up, and one more round of matches to go before the finals start. Both Southern Flames and Superior Coffee Saints got in the first two quarters in a physical match. Flames coach Moi Muri told NBC National Sports so far his team is going well, undefeated so far since the PMBL basketball off.
This year we're undefeated all the way. We played first half, second round. We're going undefeated. At the moment we're looking good.
At the half-time break, the Flames were ahead of the scores leading, while the Saints trailing behind on 55 points to 25. The third quarter, Lawrence Lahari's Saints kept their momentum up as they were trailing, getting basket after basket, scoring despite the Flames keeping their distance of piling more baskets and free shots.
Superior Coffee Saints, we're travelling third at the moment. Moni Plus Tamaros and KSS Flames are 1 and 2 respectively. We're travelling okay. We obviously want to ensure that we're a force to be reckoned with.
Saints picked up the scores even closer to the Flames as Flames led to 68-58. The last quarter kept the Saints trailing closer, but the Flames began picking up their game as substitution of development players getting and more baskets for the Flames to maintain the lead 91 points to 67. Flames maintained the lead with less than 3 minutes remain as the Saints kept on pressuring the Flames in a physical match, but Flames kept their undefeated record, dunking a last basket 205 points to 77, defeating Superior Saints. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
More on basketball. The PNG Men's Basketball League competition has picked up its level of playing for the past season, and this year, the competition moved into the Taurama Aquatic Center. The standard has been maintained. Again, Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
The PNG Men's Basketball League, since its inception back in 2013, with 6 of the franchises, has so far picked up its level of playing basketball in the capital, Port Moresby. PMBL Commissioner Larry Miro said despite them not having the major sponsor, it's the support of the franchises in the PMBL competition and individual.
At this very moment we don't have sponsors. We're looking at sponsors at this very moment, but we've been surviving. There are good intentions of people sponsoring us. So we're thinking of putting some invitational games. Maybe in July we'll let you guys know. It's in the plan now.
He said so far, as they basket off from the Sejong Guys Indoor Stadium, most of these franchises have maintained their style of playing, and it's the 4th competition in the Pacific being rated by the FIBA Oceania.
90% of the PNG Men's Basketball League came from this competition, and that has brought us to become the 4th in the South Pacific, so I think it has lifted.
Miro said with the second last round of the second round, the top teams are Southern Flames, Moni Plus Tamaros, Superior Flames, and on 4th spot is Chariots.
Our team that is topping the PMBL is Flames, who is playing now today with the red color there. And then comes Tamaros. And then I think Saints, who's in the yellow today. And then the Exodus follows.
Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
The PNG Under-20s women's football team flew off this week to South Korea for a 2-week lead-up matches before heading off to USA and New Zealand later this year. Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
After their 2 successful friendly matches against Japan and USA in Port Moresby, this week the PNG Under-20s women's team flew out of the country for their lead-up matches in Korea. Coach Lisa Cole is with the team for the lead-up matches before the main international event, the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Later during the year, the PNG Under-20s women's team will head off to the United States for a month training and lead-up matches against the USA Under-20 side. Coach Cole will be having few changes to the team before the World Cup later in November this year. The FIFA Under-20s Women's World Cup is set for 13th November to 3rd December this year, and 15 teams from across the world will be coming into PNG for this event. Paul Taumick Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Now, girls, they're wrapping up sports for tonight. Jerry, it's over to you.
Thank you, Evelyn. And stay with us. We'll return after the break with more news.